the first to know. Nsem-Pii TV.
T region, here we come, is a song on the lips of every ardent follower and an admirer or a supporter of His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as the team enters the OT region this week. Now, in fact, the Vice President of the Nkwanta North constituency. Was story now, Ninja is coming from the backdrop of the Vice President and the MPP's flag bearers visit to the voter land. And Kaneno, Nanka, Omunina, Bomba, voter region. But another Kufado, His Excellency Adamenti, and the voter and the OT region. After the enormous reception the Vice President and his entourage got at the voter region from Afaja to Keta to Ton to Adakulu. And as I say, one desire enthusiasm no about a OT. Now OT is no exception. OT is no exception. From Krachi to Nchumuru and then to Nkwanta North. Nipadomwa and Daso follow the Vice President and his campaign team showing their enormous support to this year's campaign tour of the Vice President and expressing their heartfelt, as a matter of fact, a thanksgiving as such for the numerous developmental projects Abenyaye Edi Ama Womo. Now, there is something unique about the Nkwanta North constituency. Very, very unique. Now, call the Electoral Commission database. Nkwanta North, you shall see to about in 2004. Now, Senate here, for both the presidential and the parliamentary. But first of all, let me take you through a roller coaster ride on the historical performance in the parliamentary seat elections at Nkwanta North. 2004, during President John Ajikun Kufuor's administration, the New Patriotic Party ended winning the seat in Nkwanta North. In 2008, MPP winning the seat in Nkwanta North. 2012, NSSI. Now, NSSI na dia ne huni. MPP winning 2008 parliamentary seat with 43.5% of the valid vote cast, beating NDC's parliamentary candidate Polo 40.1%. Sharp contrast. You move the back 2012 no. Now the NDC move from 40.1% omode lose the seat to the MPP at the about 93.8. Now MPP 43.6 now tier about 3.6 in 2012. In 2016, the story was not quite different. The NDC is maintaining 69.4% of the vote cast. 2020 and I want to say though the NPP failed to recoup the seat from the National Democratic Congress, but saying Nkwanta North for the incumbent MP John Otikwabena Bless Epulu 24,470 votes. NPP's Benjamin Nadomuyu 22,869. By simple mathematical calculation, the NDC won the Nkwanta North seat a little over 1,000 votes. Tina very, very close. Very, very close. All the NPP parliamentary candidate ne votes are united to two. The NPP's presidential candidate is Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. The parliamentary candidate Kurano enya over 4,000 votes than MPP's presidential candidate. It means that the MPP's parliamentary candidate for Nkwanta North constituency, Benjamin Nando Muyu, is very, very popular among the constituents of the constituency. Enunti enane sa welcome here Nkwanta North for the man His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia pursue NDC constituency executives in the constituency ama omo edekata aba bonten ya krata no Ghana News Agency for aka ho asem sa so na nana ahemfo na atrakonya ya wa Nkwanta North so de nsem kakra atudwa eno so Ghana News Agency actually Nsem, you can kind of but let's go and take a look at how the good people of Nkwanta North gave a momentous welcome to Ghana's first ever workaholic vice president and the flag bearer of the new patriotic party, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The intro. Nti video no eni twa go ye no ni pardon ye di twi ebowura damanko ebe welcome the vice president in Nkwanta North constituency na enyase ketwa na eno na after jumadi no NDC executives ye Nkwanta North constituency the constituency chairman Mr. Isaiah Kujo Dodo afei the constituency vice chairman Mr. Yagban Olu, the constituency secretary Mr. Samuel Kofi Kelfin, afei Mr. Thomas Dawuni Ntapoyo, a deputy secretary, afei Mr. Ndombe Kolo, deputy organizer, and Udatu Abdul Karib, a deputy women organizer, omuchirimu adi omahunu no a warring signs for the NDC at Nkwanta North. According to them, and they couldn't tell you warning signs, and they say in 2020 it was a very close contest between these two political parties with respect to the parliamentary seat. And it is flag bearer of the MPP, but to me a back constituency, a polluted crowder is telling them that the party seat of DC Nkwanta or Nkwanta North, sorry, is in limbo. And the constituency chairman, Mr. Isaiah Kujododo Chirimwa, way and your fake crowd. The course Nkwanta North be a brother, the vice president visit to be a woman. Now, majority of the youth who belong to the NDC associate come to the MPP because, according to NDC's constituency chairman, the youth find themselves attached to the MPP because major developmental projects are in the Nkwanta North constituency can be attributed to the work of the new patriotic party. Mabroni Chiremu omo MP John Oti Bless obehu no parliament bia no enye ntokwa na woko no what radio suri TV so edi atemo ya propaganda omo puntu mfa ne ho timpuntu juma hodo a ekoso won Nkwanta North constituency in the newly created Oti region is as a result of the MPP's good governance. Emunti ena maburu no nyina gitwi associate camp edwomani achiremu ewo the new patriotic party. Enti according to constituency executives of Nkwanta North, their MP, the Honorable John Otikwabena Bless or Juma ye papa because seat no free one sir. Na nanoma trankunya ya ewo Nkwanta North, led by the paramount chief of Nkwanta Akode Nana Obombo Sewura Lupura ya otoso mienu enso ede nsem kakra tudwa ebra the vice president Inyabre Ekoshia traditional leaders and rulers of the Nkwanta North constituency. Nana Chiremwa 1, it is under this MPP administration and na omanya 4 warehouses are air support to agriculture activities. 2, they've also seen the rehabilitation of the magistrate court in the Nkwanta North constituency. 3, 8 3-unit classroom blocks have been constructed in the constituency. Ayabanyi naye. Rehabilitation of markets in Nkwanta. Ayabanyi naye. Now, the rehabilitation of markets, according to Nana, ni nyinaye under the $1 million per constituency fund. Ya abanyi echa ede etoho. In terms of access to potable drinking water, ayabanyi na abeye rehabilitation works on pipelines. Ewa the Nkwanta North constituency. Pesa and Adamanko nei omunya access to potable drinking water. Now they back one very very interesting and I can say the use of drones for medical supplies has saved over 1,000 lives in the Nkwanta North constituency because now more health facilities na enye adequate. And this initiative now His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de bae enkwa agia won Nkwanta North constituency enya senketwa. And I to just say the free senior high school policy rolled out by this government in T, a total of 4,397 students currently have been enrolled in 3 senior high schools in the constituency. Yeah, and Kaneno, Nasa Koda Wina will not have access or opportunity to secondary education. Afei, also Osanya da Abai, led by His Excellency Nana Dr. Kufuor for making the effort in the construction of 2 important roads, the Nkwanta Dambai Road and the Nkwanta Shiari Road, and at the Oti Damanko Bimbila Yendi Road. Zakwa yina ye major road constructions are ababeye the good people of Nkwanta North. They also have the fair share of the national cake in terms of hospital projects. Agenda 111 hospital project, also ewo pasa, is almost 88% complete. According to Nana Wajitumi say by early January 2025, government will hand over the Agenda 111 100-bed hospital project in Pasa to the good people of Nkwanta North. And one thing I heard say there is going to be a continuation of an MPP government. Said there be a project, and store now you bet to me a complete ediamo. If you say there one constituency, one ambulance, another Kufuor Dama, Nkwanta North constituency, and so Ensa Kabi. Not forgetting the district road improvement program, drip equipment, various rehabilitation and reshaping works on roads in the Nkwanta North constituency. The Paramount Chief of Nkwanta Kuyode Nana Obombo Sewura Lupura II say it is under this current administration and Nkwanta North and all these enviable developmental projects are na nkanete cheno na omonsan kan bi enti the offer bia pa ene yede ena yipia no from Ghana News Agency article we so nsemu the Paramount Chief of Nkwanta Akodi in the Nkwanta North constituency and so editubia enti the commendations keep on coming from the voter region. There were numerous commendations from both the clergy and the traditional leaders. Fast forward to the Oti region, and the vice president also, it keeps on pouring. Enra Yehunu Krachi, and so I am now did the vice president what dance said. He is the only politician in the history of this country. Was some in fear more chia, yen to mean for Katas, any proyene can sembia and taritarin. This is an enormous commendation coming from a traditional ruler. All belongs to the Vice President, His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Enti ayasem de ayasem pa. His Excellency aprobono ekoso. De beto fumbia.
Your 8 years as First President of the Republic, you have not been cited for corruption or any fraudulent deal. To us, therefore, you are credible and honest leader with integrity. Your love for all manner of persons without discrimination based on age, gender, ability, disability, tribal, or religious affiliation is exemplary.
Computer nya juma upe bibi asese abri kan pese me pe information bi edi free obi ho a ka je se mesuma o se me PRO no ewo next office e mo twea wo ko hokora obedi be 2 hours ana 1 hour and so on say my friend no a wo the information ni nyina dey send abre me ni apprenti abre me so within a short time me information bi a mepe e dey free no ho a America will move a minute. Na interviews. ade no so no foreign affairs ya all the diplomatic missions no so were staff no bi ye frɛ wo mu free wo mu twa plane ticket ba Hansan ya interview wo mu for promotion etu betimi aboka be $2,000 to $3,000 for an interview oba wo say envelope esu oba obeda hotel so obi kura ba makromfo agire sikada awia ne bag amena timi ayeye ewo ha
was it na system no how it was structured and then these are problems we ba and nipa na ewo mu no na omo attitude tesa
nipa no on say governance ewo de ejina no so se wonni ahokeka se wo de changes beba saa ne beye na wo ma ewo mu no so no and profit from the weakness of the system omunya mfaso free weakness no eno no odi sini dan eno no odi ton car eno no odi ten Duncan sport eno no odi hwe ne school eti weakness no a wo friend saa no eye wo bi business ya no wo pursue etu be ko passport office ho no goro boys no a wo mugu ho no eye wo ma eye adwuma no bi e wo mu no a na ache wo mu afate se taxi etu o be yeses uko DVL esusu ayesi goro boy bi no obetimi a work without the help of the
staff or
the staff eti anwumere bia upon be yeses edema no eti wa wo sesi ma yie no wa yiwadi ti said obi ka o taxi na onye sesi ya no wa kwaje fence no de amani pa foforo to obi wo be se num obi wo be se du on free hoda no no okura be 10 million and 1,000 to 2,000 Ghana a day na say any part no changes be now dey ba unresisting etini ye be hia system ye be hia technology ICT ne de ayadwuma e wo man mu ne nipa na pro awie wasa ye awie na wo ma obi convert bone e de dane sikaje a e de ye business ya menua ni ja ye eten e say galamse ya mo bubodi are wo ma obutu galamse no omunim sezio no omo say no
siska o
omunim say yare no omo de beba ebi kura ebi aka won wo mu kura wu wom wakohye form ho mena bu aguru so amena hu bi wawu anso onfa ho eye sika eti ade friend sika unye discipline ya enya bida na ebekum
sika unye discipline
enye sika okwa abompa yese urade ma me nya bida ma de mi di bedidie nti na baabu mo obi se ahonya dodo no wo mpe de odi bedidi brosu bebre na unye discipline ya obitimawu
nti the system na ye weak na ne man kofo nya sika se de wo kan
me ni omunya sika eti wo de changes ba there will be resistance. There will be huge resistance. Yes, engineer friend reforms just say you are changing from an old order to a new one. Yeah, what they be prevented bibia including ghost names. How say some intimate pay rules so no pay. Some I don't know what here. Yan some pom. Yan kan na so.
Yes, home.
What me pay da? Home fingerprint. Home ye teacher ni. Na ka teacher fu ewu di da na na mo se ye mfa foforo nsa ma hwe o ma na ye mo nko kyera de. Adai na honhom no a ye se otimi GPA no ye mfa ni nko gina classroom. Se madro ba early. Wona kyere form 2 no wu ye. Adai na ye ma ni nyina ho mfa honhom no. Na honhom no kra no di be ku questions ye beba. Na ga ye bra ye dai. Omo awuo e dey free payroll no so omo awu pa civil servants since independent. Meaning there are almost 86% of civil servants now.
86%?
Yes. Omo awuo. Wo ya ba adwuma, wakọ pension wawu, wo ya ba adwuma wawu afrim, wakọ ba adwuma wawu afrim. Na ka honhom ye adwuma and currently the government will be employing less than 80,000 workers. They are going to home no. So, what do you get?
No, I home no be jacket.
Womu beje na enkrofo na ne wo mo kwachedi. Enti nipa ni wu eso report no, on report. Wakɔ na busuafo ne yere ne ba ne nua na wakɔbɔ na manneɛ sɛ masa mu nua wɔ yewu na memfɛ din ne nkɔ tisika no bɛkɔ bank hɔ wote ahyɛ ne yakɔgye ɛne bank manager no so ayawam nti ekyim tere wo de yɛ 1 me de yɛ 1 bank manager de yɛ 1 it is onye nipa bɛ 100 ya wo mewu anu apia kogo
na katua
yes enti Ponzi schemes na ba ye no ne niema na ba ye ni beboni bebre na no omu didi o ghost names ya wo mu jigu ho pa na obitimi gi 50 na gu ho nipa baako no abie no te se enterprise bi na say obi di na katua afa ho ni nyina ye laafun ya wo mu gi a ebi a teacher ni wo gi be 20 million we gi be 10 we gi be say we gi 50 okay kan bomu a it's over 2 to 3 billion no makoche bank manager dey 1 billion do the connection ba ya 1 billion dey wewu abusu ade for dey 1 billion na o na papa wuo na 1 billion umu awano enti e friend syndicated thievery omo dey say am robbers ya ba ya o mako wi ade no omo koche nti more or less no na ye grand scheme for corruption the government was losing any contract ye twagum bebre over 5 billion Ghana cedis every year
as a year ben from
every year since 2016 figures collated
yes figures are collated 5 billion Ghana cedis
yes up to 2016
into ghost names and contract
pardon in twamumu road no kura na ho enso ya wie ama obi abediska
how many ghost names am we identify
ghost names there we keep on removing them na eba
you see a bit
of introduce system into here check it the last time no na year August and na the last year as a temperate where you nya temperate bia you be UG no dey free national service ghost names na nya asem ketwa national service was very close to 19,000 yes
since 2016
yes Senate was about 50,000
Senate 50,000 ghost names okay
can nyina bomu a na a whooping number of around 80,000 persons a ghost GS Ghana Health Service and ya yinumu nyina na enkofo nugo
and that was costing us 5.something billion Ghana
and ya no contract pardon so what I say and also so can just as a result of corruption related activities and I'm can here the ya mu free ya mu nya tamu amonko osesibio no no so nkyere mu ghost